One of the great things about owning quality gear that's meant to last is that you develop a sort of relationship with your items. You learn about how it should and shouldn't be used, what works and what doesn't. This relationship is even more potent when you're working with classic traditional materials like waxed canvas or, in this case, leather. It develops a patina that shows character and tells a story the longer that it's used. This is the Saddleback Leather Flight Bag, a rugged, classy, and premium briefcase with aeronautic roots. With a look and feel that inspires adventure, this bag not only talks the talk, but also walks the walk. While this bag was provided by Saddleback for the purpose of this review, all opinions expressed are my own. As always, I will leave a link to this bag down in the description below. So, real quick, let's go ahead and run through the pockets real quick. So, starting off with the front two pockets, there's actually a hidden slip pocket behind each of them. As for the pockets themselves, they're pretty simple. They're just an open space where you can keep miscellaneous items. In here I have a screwdriver, a first aid kit, and a stain pen. And in the other one I have a microfiber cloth, cleaning solution, and gum. Moving around to the back, there's a large slip pocket that would be great for a magazine. In my case, I have a small notebook. As for the main compartment, it is very simple. In the back, there's just going to be your laptop compartment where you can store up to a 16-inch MacBook, and then the rest is it's pretty much an open space. The last secret about this bag is there's actually a false bottom, which would be great for storing a document that you want hidden from prying eyes, such as a passport. So this bag right here is made with full grain boot leather. It's got pig skin lining. The thread is industrial marine grade UV resistant polyester thread. The hardware is going to be 316 stainless steel hardware. It's going to have a Gladstone bag closure. It's going to have a removable and adjustable shoulder strap. It has two front pockets with hidden slip pockets behind them, an exterior magazine sleeve pocket, and a false bottom. Real quick guys, if you're enjoying this video, then I would appreciate it if you gave it a like, and if you're really loving it, then maybe consider subscribing. I make videos on bags, tech, and everyday carry, so if that sounds like it interests you at all, then I think you'll like it here. Alright, back to the video. So immediately after unboxing this bag, you're met with a comforting and nostalgic scent of leather. Upon first touch, I was immediately impressed by the tactile and dense feeling. This makes sense because according to Saddleback, they use full grain boot leather in this bag. The lining is made out of pigskin, which is apparently stronger than the cow leather, and since it's lighter in shade, it also makes it easier to see inside the bag. Moreover, as previously mentioned, the thread that they use is an industrial marine grade polyester thread that's also UV resistant. The 316 stainless steel hardware also feels incredibly dense and durable. It's safe to say that the craftsmanship on this bag is incredible. I mean, beginning with the stitching, Saddleback uses 5 stitches per inch. Essentially what this does is it creates less holes in the leather to tear and has more space between each hole, which adds to its durability. This bag also doesn't have any zippers, which can be a common failure point for many bags, and in many cases can render them unusable. Furthermore, all stress points are reinforced with rivets and polyester strapping. Since they use such a large piece of leather, that means that there are fewer seams to fail in the first place. The opening mechanism is fantastic. They use the Gladstone bag closure, which opens wide for easy access and doesn't close or open by accident. What's great about this is you can have your bag next to you on the floor with the top open so you can easily see inside the bag, grab what you need, and stow what you don't. I can't stress enough how awesome and useful this is. You can secure the top with the main strap, but while I'm at work, I usually just leave it unbuckled or tuck in the strap instead of fully buckling it. There's also some handy pull tabs which give you an indexing point to open the bag. In daily use, this bag is excellent. The pocket layout is simple but extremely effective. I especially like how spacious and simple the main compartment is, which is deceivingly large. The two front pockets are a great and useful size, and the internal laptop pocket is simple and effective. The shoulder strap is also easily adjustable and comfortable enough. The sliding shoulder pad is easy to move where you'd like, so I have no complaints there. As for what I don't like, I do have a few nitpicks. Firstly, while the buckles are fantastic and fit this bag very well, they are a bit tedious. If you leave the main compartment unbuckled until you're ready to move locations, then it's not really that bad, but I do want to mention that the two front buckles are much more tedious, however. I usually just keep the straps on these tucked in instead of fully buckling them, but I do wish that the little retaining loop of leather right here was a little bit more open so it's easier to tuck and untuck. I also wish that the handle stayed upright. When trying to access this bag on body, the inner handle can get trapped in between the bag and your side, making it hard to grab the handle in order to take the bag off of your shoulder. Moreover, the handle on the front of the bag gets in the way of opening the two front pockets. Lastly, this is very minor, but against the laptop sleeve, the backside of the rivets are exposed, which could possibly lead to scratching. This has not been an issue for me yet, and if you're worried about it, you can get a separate laptop sleeve for extra protection. All right, so final thoughts. Going into this review, I knew that Saddleback Leather had a pretty legendary reputation when it comes to leather goods. This is even more apparent considering their slogan, "They'll fight over it when you're dead," and their 100-year warranty. What I didn't expect is to feel so bonded over an item over such a relatively short period of time. I cannot wait to see how this bag wears in over the years. With this uncompromising quality comes a hefty price at $650 at the time of writing. This is a large amount of money, even for me who really loves bags. This is actually going to be the most expensive bag that I've reviewed on this channel, surpassing the Mission Workshop Rake VX, which I believe was about $475 at the time of that recording. I wholeheartedly believe, however, that this price is fair considering what you get. Again, to reiterate, this bag was sent to me for free by Saddleback, but if I had to return it after this review, I would strongly consider saving up to buy it myself. With that being said, who is this bag for? I think that this would make a great graduation gift, anniversary gift, or first Father's Day gift. If you're a buy once and cry once person, I would highly recommend this as well. If you appreciate classic traditional design and materials, you may want to consider this bag. If you want something that wears in and develops a patina or unique character different to when you first bought the item, you would most likely like this. And if you like to learn about what materials, thoughts, and history went into the making of your items, then I think you would also appreciate this as well. I would probably not recommend this bag if you need something extremely water resistant or lightweight, as this does get a little bit heavy. If you're okay with replacing an item after it served you well for a few years, I probably wouldn't recommend this. If you want something that will look relatively the same over time, this might not be for you as well. If you don't want to deal with buckles and would rather have buttons, zippers, or magnets, I wouldn't recommend this either. As always, if you're interested in this bag, I will leave the link down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it or found it helpful, then I would really appreciate it if you left a like, and if you're really loving it, then maybe consider subscribing. If you want to see more of me, you can follow me on Instagram at MaraGhost. But other than that, guys, I've been MaraGhost, and I'll haunt you tomorrow. Bye-bye.